Hello, it's time for the demo on how to make our November cards. They're all Christmas cards. We're getting ahead of the game and we will not be having any classes or demos in December. So let me jump right in. I think this is one of my favorite Christmas cards. And I did borrow this idea from another demonstrator. I don't know if she borrowed it from someone else, but it's a really cute, different kind of fold card that we are going to make. So let's begin. First of all, you will score your card and you will put a crease in it. There. Go. And then you will simply attach, let's start with this one first, your inside piece, okay? You will attach your inside piece. And when I say inside, I do mean the inside of the card here. Okay. And rather than center this piece, you do want to put it over to this side just a smidge more than you would normally think. Because if you center it, it's going to be off when you attach the rest. So come over to this side just a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to go about right there. There we go. Then you're going to take your cute little embossed tree and you're going to attach it right into the center of your white piece here. Okay? Just like that. And then you're going to take this really cute, it's called sparkle ribbon, which you all have. And you're gonna do, actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach this first, okay? I'm gonna lay it up, but I'm only gonna tape half of, just like a third of it, okay? Because I don't wanna attach the rest to the base of the card. And you're gonna come over, so there's about 1/8 of an inch here, and that is why that is cut the way it is. So you can see I have no, if you have a little tape there, you can just erase it. But I did just kind of that third of the card. Then the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my nice white piece here, a nice white piece, and I'm gonna stick it inside. I'm gonna try and center it. It goes right inside the card. So you don't see it until you open the card, and that's where you can write your message. Okay? Then you're gonna take your cute little, with a little more sparkle and a lot less stress, let's make a great holiday. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in the little leaves of this thing. There are 3 of them to color. Ooh. Guess what, folks? It's time for the actual glasses so you can see so much. Ooh, so much better. Well, I really botched the coloring of that one. Much better with the glasses on. Okay. But, you know, as my mom likes to say, a blind man would be thrilled to see the one I feel looks awful. So I'm not going to stress too much about it, okay? So there's those. They're all colored in, just 3 little leaves. Then you're going to take a piece of ribbon, and you're going to measure it. And what you want it to do is you want it to end kind of right at the edge of your scalloped edge there. And you want just a little bit more of it to come off the edge of your red piece, okay? And you can make it as big or as small as you want. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna angle it right there. And then I'm gonna take some tape and I'm gonna put it right across it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm sort of going to like fan it out, if that makes sense to you. So it's sort of over, just barely over like that, and it'll stick, okay? And it doesn't have to stick really well because you're going to place your cute little words right over the top of it, which is gonna flatten it even more, okay? And then if you ordered the cute little red bling, we're gonna just pop some bling around the holly here. It's very cute. Okay. one went on my finger already. Whoop. There went the sticky on it. Okay, we're off to a good start. 1, 2, there's 4 little circles, so I'm gonna squeeze 4 on there. And there is your darling little Christmas card. All done. And just ready to open. Just like that. Very fun. Okay, that is card number 1. Card number 2 is another favorite of mine. Let's do this. We're gonna make this really cute Christmas card, okay? Right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our white card base, fold it in half, and then we're going to attach our green piece of cardstock here on the outside. Okay, just like that. Right there, okay. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go up and stamp your words, but you want to take your red piece so that you can position it so that you know where to put the words. Because if you take it up and try to guess, and you end up having to cover up part of your words. So you can't stick this down because you've got to add ribbon. So you just gently place it about where you think you want it. And we're going to stamp this up. And we're going to go down here in the right corner. There you go. That's it. The next thing you're going to do, you have 2 options with this card. You can leave this paper all in one piece and put your ornament on top, or you can choose to cut it. The reason I didn't cut it for you is that there are a million. We're going to cut it at 1.5, and then we're going to do 1.5 again. I did not want to have little squares cut for you that did not line up. So when I cut it, I'm going to make sure that I line up, and that 1.5 will give you that. So then you'll take your red piece and you're going to put your 4 squares on, okay? And you can eye it and leave a little bit of an edge. You can lay them all out if you want to before you attach them so that you can get your right spacing if you want to. It's up to you. Go, 2. Oops, I missed that one. There we go. Lined it up. Go. One more. I love Christmas because it uses my favorite color, which is red. It's always fun to use my reds. All right, that's done. Then you have this really cute cutout ornament. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach the ornament right across so it fills in the holes there of your ornament. And I have found the best way to do that is with tape, or what I'm gonna use is I'm gonna use what's called white liner. And I'm gonna put it right there so it doesn't, oh, I didn't get it quite high enough there. So I'm gonna pull it off and reposition it. Okay, that looks a little better. Perfect, I'm gonna retape that. And then I'm gonna tape the top down so it doesn't move. And then I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm simply going to cut around the excess off, just like that. So it looks like it was always there. Do that on both sides. Then you're gonna take a little tiny bit of this string. This string can be challenging, but simply make a loop. It doesn't have to be very big at all. You're gonna loop it through, okay? And cut it off once you got it looped. And you want to be very careful here as you pull it through. You should have 2 pieces. You don't want to pull it too hard, because if you pull it too hard, you're going to pull off your ornament hanger. So all you want to do is just give it enough pull that it feels tight, okay? See, I'm kind of using my hands to keep that in place. And then I'm simply gonna trim it, just like that. And then what I'm going to do, I really over-challenged us with ribbon this time, but you all have a little bit of this silver ribbon, and you have some of this silver ribbon. And you're gonna measure this silver ribbon. It doesn't need to be very long. You cut it off, just like that. And then you can either take tape, and you're gonna come down. The silver is not going to go around the back. You didn't wanna see it, so you're gonna do it right there. And what I'm gonna do, I hope it works, is I'm gonna use my stapler. You can use tape or you can use a stapler to hold it into place right there. So if you are coming on Saturday, bring a stapler if you have one, because you'll need it, okay? The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my ribbon. I'm gonna put this here. You can either lay this flat or you can pop it up. I am going to pop it up. I like it popped up. So I'm gonna do a quick pop up. Sometimes I do use the mounting tape. It just depends on what I feel like. So for this one, I'm using the mounting tape. I'm just gonna pull it across. Maybe. Okay. One more. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide where I want to place it, about right there, and I'm going to put the ribbon there as well, okay? So I've got it about where I want it. That's pretty good. And I'm going to use my white liner, double-sided tape here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go right over it, just like that, to keep it in place. And then I'm gonna put this over the top, and nobody knows how it is stuck. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick little trim on the silver piece there. I think I'm even going to just trim up my silver there. Then I'm gonna take my little ornament here, and with my red bling, I'm gonna add, again, the pop of red to pull out the red of my paper and to finish the little ornament off, so it has a little bedazzling to it. There's a big word for you, bedazzle. Christmas cards should all be bedazzled. Okay, here we go. Okay. There we go. I'm almost ready to play the Christmas music. I'm thinking maybe Saturday morning we may have it on while we work on Christmas cards. And then the other thing I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna use my foam squares and I'm gonna pop it up. You do not need to pop it up. You could leave it flat, just like that, but I want the dimensional look of having it popped up. So now I'm going to kind of go right there. Pick one in the middle there. Snip, snip, snip. Go right there. And 1, 2. Pull that off. Not the foam square. Put my finger there. Someone really wants to go home with me. Now I've got 2 of them. Goodness gracious. Foam square challenge there. Okay. And I am going to re-pull my little thing here. Got a little loose. It's going to go right in the center there. And there is your Christmas card. Doesn't that look really pretty? I really like that one. Here's your Christmas card number 2. All right, who's ready for Christmas card number 3? It's gonna be this one, this cute one here, okay? Just very simple. Sometimes simple is elegant and it works. Gonna start with the green or your red card base. And what you're gonna do is you will have a white piece and you're gonna put it inside so that you can write in it. Okay. And then you're gonna attach your big green piece to the red piece. Okay, very simple. And now comes the layering. You're gonna stamp your green tree and it's gonna go on the red piece and then on the green piece. Okay, just like that. And it'll center perfectly. Okay, there you go. Then you're gonna die cut this cute little tree and you're gonna place this right in the center of your green here. Okay, go right in the center, about right there. That's that. Okay, then you're gonna take your gold ribbon. And I'm into conserving ribbon at the moment. Seems to be my new kick. And because I know it's gonna go right, I think I probably gave you guys enough, but I think it's gonna go, yeah, that should be about right. I'm not gonna go, wow. I'm gonna start all over with that. Didn't like that, you didn't like me. Technical challenges today. Line that up. Come back a little bit. Perfect. And then I'm just going to tuck it behind. And you can measure your ribbon. I think I gave you enough to go all the way around. Honestly, I cut so much ribbon, I can't remember. But, and then I'm going to do the same thing here. I just want a little bit on this side, not very much. Okay. Now the fun thing with this card is you can choose the bling that you want on it. Lots of ways, or you can do no bling. It's totally up to you. Okay. So now we've got this on here. We're going to attach it to the green base. Because I'm attaching it, I'm going to pull this off to help it stick a little better. Okay, so this is going right in there. It is about, you can center it really easy. It'll line up perfectly. And then I'm going to take a little tiny piece of my gold, okay, right here. And I'm going to tie just a little knot, just a single knot, okay? Just like that. You can lay this again flat, or you can pop it up. I popped mine, I was trying to think, what did I do last time? I popped it up, and that's what I'm going to do on this one. Give it a little more dimension. I was really hoping that I could find a little star to go on the top of these trees, but I looked and looked and I couldn't find anything. So what I decided to do is to put a red bead on the top, kind of to accent the top of the tree. And then on my first card here, I used what's called itty bitties, little sparkle there. On this card, I thought it would be fun to use some little gold bling that I have to pull out even more of the gold in the card. So you can just have a lot of fun playing with this and deciding, and I'm just gonna pop them, I think one there, I think one, kind of gonna go zigzaggy, two, I think I'll go kind of there, and maybe I think I've got to do an even, well, no. So you've got the same card, but it's got two different looks. One with itty bitties, one with gold. Like I said, you could put colors, bling, whatever you want on it. No bling, it's totally up to you, okay? One last card real fast. This is the bonus card for those that ordered it. And it's very simple. You're gonna stamp your snowman. Gonna put it in the, oh, I have to show the card. Thank you, Tim. Here's your snowman. Okay. You're gonna stamp him, and then you're gonna use the corner to do your corners on him. And it just goes right in here. And you'll get all four corners. Okay. Boy, I did that kind of weak on the one corner. I'm not a huge fan of the punches, to be honest with you. I'm gonna re-punch that. That's a little better. And then what you'll do is you'll color your snowman. Then you're just gonna do simple mounting. You're gonna take ribbon and you're gonna wrap it around the side, just like this. Real simple piece around the side. And you can, I'm gonna have the string out. You can add the string, you can leave the string off. I'm gonna do this one without the string. Here it is, okay. And around here, I'm gonna pull this right there. Okay. Then it's gonna go on there, just like that. Gonna go on here just like this. And then what you're gonna do is you can attach your snowman there. One of the things I did on my card is I did do a little bit of shimmer along the inside of the snowman and the down here at the bottom. And then when I did the star, I also shimmered the star. And on this one, I am just going to tie a little knot. Now, be careful, guys, you have in your kits and when you get them, you have a long piece of this gold and a short piece. The long piece is to do the wrapping around. The short piece is to tie your knot. And you can tie it anywhere you want to, okay? Just like that, and then you're just gonna mount it on your white card base. That's all you're gonna do. So, and this is, like I said, a bonus one. It's for those that ordered it. Okay, it's gonna go on there. There's your snowman, and there he is without the string, and there he is with the string. So you can decide what you prefer, okay? All right, those are the 4 cards that well, 3 cards we're making with the bonus card. Kits will be mailed out probably on Monday, and those coming to the house on Saturday, the door will be open at 9. You can join me. We'll have tea and treats and Christmas music, and you can create your Christmas cards. And I look forward to seeing you, and I will say Merry Christmas.